Dear, Chapter 13. Dear Jeremy, it's late, nearly midnight. Mom and Daddy are sleeping. I've been reading, but I'm still not sleepy. I guess you know about Grandpa Izzy. Ma said she was going to call you and Phil and anybody else in the family who ought to know to tell you that he's pretty sick. I don't know why I said that. He's not pretty sick, Jeremy. He's going to die. There. That makes it about 10 times I've said it. And you're the first person that there's a reason for saying it to. You know what, Jeremy? When I was about 10 years old, my favorite book in the world was Little Women. I cried my way through it at least 5 times. Every day. Every time I read it, I cried buckets over Beth's dying. And now Grandpa's dying, and I haven't cried at all. Sometimes I really think something's bad and wrong with me. I think I'm going to stop and tear up this letter because it's pretty stupid, and I don't want you to despise me. And dear Jeremy, do you know that I tell you things I wouldn't tell any other person in the world? This is true. Who else is there? My friend Helena. Yes, I tell her things, but not everything. It's nothing to do with Helena. I don't think she would hate me or anything like that. It's more to do with me. I really can't bear the thought that anybody would know some of the things I think or do. Maybe I tell you stuff because you're so far away, and if you are shocked, I don't know it. I can't tell Ma or Daddy anything. They think of me as their little sweet daughter. To begin with, okay, I am short, but not little. Know what I mean? And I'm not sweet. Definitely not sweet. They've got me all wrong. The only day when Ma had to go to the doctors about Grandpa, I saw that she was really feeling scared about it, and I felt sorry and offered to go with her. You should have seen the look she gave me. All surprised, practically dazed. A look like you? You would do something so grown up? As if going with her to Dr. N's was some kind of incredible feat of moral strength. That's the kind of thing about parents that sometimes drives me berserk. But honestly, sometimes I can also be controlled and moderate and trace. And trace mature. I hope you believe this, especially after you heard what happened last night. After that, you probably won't believe I even know what moderation means. Hey, Germs, am I totally demendo to tell you these things about myself? I put all my terrible stuff, all my craziness, all my screams and fears and tantrums down on paper. I like doing that. I admit, I like writing about it. And it really makes me feel better. But I'm also worried. Do you think I'm kind of a monster? Is that why you don't answer my letters? I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. Not much, haha. But it's getting to me lately that I want you to like me as much as I like you. I just might not be going about it the right. Dear Jeremy, my brother, confessor, how do you feel about all the things I'm always writing to you? I guess it must be okay with you, or you'd drop me a postcard with one of your usual to-the-point messages. R. Cooper, keep your troubles to yourself. I have enough of my own. Please find yourself another ear. Well, I guess until I do get the word, you are the one. You are chosen, Jeremy. So, do you know about Grandpa? Has Ma told you yet? I was just at the doctor's office with her and, I just remembered something. After the talk you had with Grandpa the last time you were here. The things he said to you. So now I wonder how you feel about them now that he's sick. Are you still mad at him? It seems like it's pretty awful to be mad about somebody or mad at someone who's dying. Shut up, Rachel. Who are you to say anything? Sorry, Jeremy. Dear Jeremy, it seems I like to write you when things are bothering me. So here goes again. Last night, Ma and I were in the kitchen. She was ironing, and I was memorizing geometrical theorems. I don't remember where Daddy was. Maybe upstairs in the bathroom. So everything seemed fine. Then Ma said, "My feet hurt." She was barefoot and wearing her old green bathrobe. You know, the one I mean. It's so old you must remember it. Anyway, I knew right away the way she said it, the way she said her feet hurt, that she was feeling sort of down. So I asked her if she soaked her feet when she got home from work. She said, "It's not just my feet. I have a backache too, and I couldn't sleep all last night thinking about your Grandpa Izzy." So I said, "Oh." And that's when everything started to go wrong. Ma got right on my case. "Oh, is that all you can say?" And then, Jeremy, she said, "I lost my mother too." I thought, come on, that happened a million years ago. I didn't say it, but she must have guessed what I was thinking, because right away her voice got sort of quavery, and she said, "I never got over that. I loved my mother, and now I'm going to lose my father." I know this doesn't make sense, but the way she said it, I felt as if she was saying I didn't love her. And right then, at that moment, she was right. I didn't. And the look she gave me, sort of sad and condemning at the same time, as if I'd done something really, really wrong, made me mad. So then I did do something wrong. I said, "Ma, look at it this way. Grandpa Izzy's never that nice to you anyway." Jeremy, I shouldn't have said it. I mean, it is the truth, but why did I have to say it? And then I made it even worse, because I didn't shut up. I just kept going. If you look at it logically, she said. "Oh, Rachel, you cold heart." She said it, and it happened. I went cold all over. I swear my heart turned to ice, stopped beating, and before I knew what I was doing, I shoved the sugar bowl off the table. The English china one, with the hand-painted daisies on it. Jeremy, the minute I did it, I was sorry. I could hardly breathe. I was so ashamed. I was mad. I was hurt. I wanted to laugh, too. And my eyes were smarting. I didn't know all the things I felt. I didn't know why I did it. I wanted to undo it. I picked up the pieces and started to put them back together. "I think I can glue it," I said. And Ma was just saying, my sugar bowl, in this teeny voice like she was on the verge of really bawling. My sugar bowl. And every time she said it, I felt worser than I had ever before. I kept thinking, what kind of terrible person am I? My sugar bowl. I'll glue it together. I can do it. I can fix it, Ma. "No, I don't care. Don't you understand anything?" And then she did start to cry. I wanted to do something to help her or stop her tears. Honestly, I did. Like hug her or something, but I was frozen. I couldn't move. And then I thought, she hates me because I'm not crying like she is. I knew she was crying about Grandpa, Jeremy. I knew it. I'm not totally stupid. And I wasn't crying. I haven't. I can't. He's my grandfather. He's going to die. I keep telling myself that, and I can't cry. Is it the part of me that kept telling the other part of me just what I said to Ma? Well, he's not that nice of a person anyway. So there I was in the kitchen, thinking all this, and Ma is crying, and I'm not doing anything, not saying I'm sorry, Ma, not hugging her or making her feel any better. But finally, I want, a sort of unfreeze, and I put my arms around her, and I give her a little hug. And then, Jeremy, I felt worse than ever, because that was all I had to do. She gave me this really sad, melting look and said, "Oh, baby, oh, Rachie." And she held on to me, sort of sniffling sadly. When Daddy came downstairs, that was the way he found us. Am I going to send this letter? I don't know. In case I do, much love from me. Your old sis, Rachel.